Regular prayer has been a part of my life for about 23 years now. When I was 13 years old, a seventh grader, our family hit a time of crisis. And when that happened, the place that we turned, the only place we had to turn, was Jesus.
It's an ongoing conversation through the day as I'm driving, as I'm washing dishes, even as I'm sitting with someone. You know, even sitting here for this interview, where it's kind of a background conversation, which sometimes moves more into the foreground. And it can be praise, it can be requests, it can just be talking things over with a father.
I had the privilege of communicating with my Creator and the one who holds the world in his hands. So it became a very exciting adventure for me then, and it's developed in the last 30 plus years.
I would say that prayer has become a staple in my life. It's part of everyday living. I pray for my children, I pray for my family, I pray for God's will in every major decision, and just having God to cry out to in all those moments where you don't know the answer, know where to turn, or know the right decision to make, which comes often, is so comforting.
I have found prayer is that relational aspect that keeps making everything basically practical, living, as opposed to just regurgitating scripture, just going through the motions of life.
Prayer life, I think, has benefited others, first of all, by making me a more loving, caring person. When you are changed in prayer by being in His presence, then you become more apt to reflect His character. And then, of course, there are those wonderful times when you know that you have prayed for something specifically and the God of this universe has moved.
And one way that God really spoke through me through prayer is when we were having a team bonding kind of time, and this girl on the team, she had this lump in her jaw, and so we were praying for it, and the pain was gone, but the lump was still there, and she said, "Oh no, it's okay, you know, the pain's gone, you don't need to pray for it anymore," but we wanted to get rid of this thing, and so we kept praying and praying, and we asked her if the pain was at a 10, then where is it now, and finally it left, and then prayed for the lump, and it finally disappeared, and that just really spoke to me, just being able to see it myself versus just hearing stories about it.
Prayer has drawn me very close to God, and it's brought a lot of joy in my life and a lot of peace, and it's just changed me from the inside out.